Do you ever feel like manifestation just isn't working for you? Like no matter what you're doing, nothing seems to change? You've set intentions, done the inner work, maybe even felt aligned for a while, but then you don't see any tangible results. Days, weeks, sometimes months pass, and it looks like reality hasn't caught up. That's usually the moment when doubt creeps in. You start to wonder if you're doing something wrong or if you're blocked or maybe if the universe even hears you. And most people stop here. They decide it must not be working. They let frustration take over, and they give into allowing the outer reality to dictate their inner world. But what if that silence, that stillness, that sense of nothing's happening is actually not just stillness at all? What if that pause is the very space that you need to make it happen? What if the stillness you're facing is the hidden place that could bring every wish into fulfillment? What if the nothing you see on the surface is actually the door that's been waiting to open for you? And all it takes is one shift in how you think about it for everything to come flooding in. In this video, I'm going to show you how to tap into that secret place in a powerful way and use it as the very point where manifestation begins to move for you. And be sure to stay with me till the end because I'm going to guide you through an activation that helps you step directly into that space so that you can feel for yourself the exact moment where nothing begins to turn into everything. Think for a moment about how an old Polaroid camera works. You snap the picture and when it slides out, the photo looks blank. In that moment, there's a delay and you might even stop to watch and see if it worked and what it will look like. Maybe the shot got ruined or maybe the film is faulty. But if you give it just a little time, the image begins to form. Slowly, shapes emerge, colors appear, and what was invisible a moment ago becomes undeniable right in front of your eyes. That momentary blank space, and the time it took while you were waiting was the process of development. And manifestation works the same way. When nothing seems to be happening, your subconscious mind is actually tapping into other worldly realms and higher dimensions of spiritual essence in a way that only it can know how to do. And it's rearranging how reality will appear. So when nothing seems to be happening in your outer world, everything is actually happening in your inner world. Your subconscious mind is busy reorganizing the blueprint of reality. And what looks like silence is the unseen process of development. And this is where belief matters most. Because if you rush to judgment too soon, you're like the person who shakes the Polaroid before the picture has had a chance to fully develop. And in the same way, doubt and frustration blur the very image that you've asked reality to reveal to you. And here's the deeper truth. What you want also wants you. As Rumi so beautifully wrote, desire itself is proof of connection. You wouldn't long for it if it weren't already reaching back for you. Stillness is the bridge where the invisible becomes visible. The secret place where desire and fulfillment finally have the opportunity to come together, to recognize each other, to become manifest. Now, think about what happens when you're driving with GPS and you take a detour. Maybe you miss a turn or you choose a different road. For a moment, the screen goes quiet. It may look like nothing's happening, but in that pause, the system is recalculating. It's testing routes, removing dead ends, and finding the best way to get you back on track toward your destination. In that very moment, the path is being restructured to get you exactly where you want to go. In the same way, when you've given clear instructions as to where you intend to go in your life, a pause is not failure. It's actually recalibration. When you feel like your path is off or nothing seems to be moving, reality is actually quietly restructuring the route to align with your destination that you've decided on. The field around you is finding the most direct way to match you with the outcome chosen. If you've in fact decided with unwavering certainty that you will have it. And this is where your internal state becomes everything. If you slip into frustration or fear or a mode of nothing is happening, it's like canceling the trip halfway. But if you stay calm and remain in the state of already having what you've chosen, the route stays locked in. It will automatically form around you, and sooner than you think, you'll find yourself exactly where you chose to go. Some call this vibration a resonance, like tuning forks ringing in unison, but really it's simpler. It's the state you hold. Your state tells reality how to recalculate. So if you say nothing is happening, then nothing will happen. But if you decide that the outer reality is simply a reflection and that it must comply to your decision, and you remain steadfast in your thinking and beliefs, it has no choice but to deliver your outcome. Once that instruction is clear, the world must reorganize itself to meet you there. So the whole point is to change the way your mind thinks about this stillness. And now we're going to go beyond just understanding this. I'm going to guide you into an activation where you'll feel and understand this truth in both your body and your mind. The exact place where stillness becomes your anchor and absolute knowing that everything is moving in your favor in this exact moment. To begin, close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in. And you can just let that out gently now. Again, breathing in deeply, filling your chest. And exhale, just letting any tension effortlessly release from your body now. And imagine that with each breath from this point forward, as you breathe at a pace that's comfortable for you now, your body becomes just a little softer, a little calmer, and a little more at ease, until very soon you are feeling completely relaxed and receptive to the process we're about to go through. Maybe you can notice your shoulders relaxing, your jaw unclenching, your eyes growing heavier, just relaxing now into this time that's been set aside just for you. And you might even want to imagine a wave of pure bliss and calm washing over you if it helps. From the top of your head, slowly moving down through your neck and your shoulders, down your arms, through your chest, into your stomach, your hips, your legs, and all the way down to the tips of your toes. Every breath carries you deeper into this relaxed state now. And with each exhale, you may find yourself drifting down into stillness, down into a calm, quiet space where your mind is wide open and ready to receive all that is rightfully yours. And from this peaceful place, let's step into the stillness together. And I want you to imagine now that you're traveling inward into the innermost depths of your mind, into the stillness. And in this space, you might notice how there's a long hallway with many unique doors, all different and special in their own way. And if you'd like, you may begin traveling in your mind now this hallway, just looking at each doorway, admiring the details of each one, studying their architecture, maybe even running your hand down a few of them as you approach them. And when you see the door that seems to be calling you, you'll know it. There will be something special about it, like it seems to be summoning you to discover what's inside. And you may approach that doorway now, and reach out and grab the latch or the handle or the knob, whatever appears in your mind. And if you're ready, you can open that door now and step in. As you go into this room, you'll see that it's a quiet space. There's a soft light, a sense of calm, a feeling of timelessness as if you've entered another dimension. And in the center of this room is a table. And on that table is a Polaroid camera. And if you'd like, you can now walk toward that camera and pick it up. Examine it. Feel it in your hands. And this is a special camera. It doesn't need you to point it in any direction, because it's designed to deliver images from your mind back to you. Images of the lovely things that you've chosen for yourself and for the experience of your life. This might be love or abundance or perfect health, a specific job, a nice house, just whatever you've chosen for yourself, it will deliver it to you. So now I want you to find the button on this camera that takes the photo. And you may press that button now. And watch as your photo slides out, and then grab it with your hand. And at first you may notice how the photo is blank. Just a white or gray Polaroid image. In your hand now. Nothing happening yet. But you just know that it will become clear and tangible in the coming seconds or minutes because that's what it's designed to do. And you may feel a bit of anticipation as you watch this image, as if you're waiting for it to come to life. You might even be tempted to fan it or rush the image. But instead, in this moment, you just breathe, just knowing that it all works out for you. You might even just take a pause in the stillness to examine the other details of this beautiful room in your mind. And as you take this pause, maybe you can notice how the stillness itself begins to wrap around you, almost like a soft blanket of peace. And it's consuming in the most comforting way, as if this silence has been waiting for you to recognize it, to trust it, to let it deliver to you what you've chosen for yourself. And in this very stillness, maybe you can feel it now, that all is well, that everything is coming together. And you might even realize that just like the image in your hand that's developing, the universe has already received your choice. It knows what you've decided to experience. And everything you asked for is coming together for you in this exact moment effortlessly and inevitably. And this may even be the moment where everything shifts in your mind. The moment where nothing actually becomes everything. Where the quiet turns into immense creative power. Where the pause moves things into being. Where the stillness opens into a doorway. And on the other side of it, your entire life has been rearranged to meet you. And all you had to do was rest in knowing and relax. It's here in this space that you may feel this truth. in this stillness where you may have once felt that nothing is happening. It's actually the place where it's been all along, where it's being orchestrated in your favor. It's the space where it's already yours. And your only job is to remain peaceful. In that knowing, and watch as it unfolds itself in delightful and fun ways for you. And just let yourself breathe this truth in. Now, give yourself the moment to surrender. Feel it filling every part of you. And this is the space your mind will always remember. The doorway, the turning point, the instant where reality begins to rearrange itself for you. And if you'd like, you may look down at the image in your hand again. And you might even realize that it's slowly beginning to appear for you. And with each breath, more details reveal themselves. Until you can see the picture clearly. Now as if it had been. They're all along. Now in real tangible form. And what you're seeing now is you already living the life that you've chosen. The version of you who holds the outcome that you've decided on. See the look on your face, how happy you are. The environment you're in. Take note of any people or objects in the photo with you. All the details in your surroundings. As if your mind knows exactly what you're becoming ready and open to receive. As if it's already aligned and ready for you. And then just notice how natural it feels to see yourself in this space, as though it was always meant to be yours. And now I want you to see how the edges of this photo begin to soften, to kind of meld away, and how the picture itself is now beginning to grow larger, brighter, more vivid. The color is becoming more alive. And as it expands, you'll see it no longer fits in your hand. It's becoming too large. And you may start to feel yourself being gently drawn into this image, as if you're being pulled by a very strong magnet now, gliding softly but quickly into your image and straight into the body of that version of you, absorbed fully 100% in that image, now embraced by it even. In this new environment, as if you've just slipped seamlessly to this open doorway into your reality. And as you feel yourself merging with this version of you in this new scene, take a moment to look through those eyes and see what you see in this space. And feel the confidence, the happiness, the ease and joy in this body. And notice how the air feels and what sounds you hear. The subtle sensations in this place that let you know it's real. Because this is you now. And as you stepped into this image, you have taught your mind how this feels. That this state is your actual truth. This is who you are and where you belong. You've given it a map to a new destination. And just like a guidance system, your mind knows the way. And you can just let it take over for you. Now, you can actually relax and enjoy the ride. Revel in the stillness and know that your mind is already connected to all possibilities and all ways that these possibilities can come flooding into your life. And right now in this moment, it's recalculating and arranging everything on your behalf. There may be pauses, even moments of silence. Maybe even moments where it seems like nothing's happening. But now you know everything is happening in those moments. Your mind now knows that it's the exact moment when the recalibration takes place. It's when the route locks in, when you can fully relax and allow it to happen. Recalculating route. And now if old patterns try to pull you back off your track, your internal guidance system will simply recalculate and bring you back. Follow the road ahead. Continue straight. And every moment you remain in this calm, certain state, the map becomes clearer. The journey becomes a place you revel in. Destination ahead. And in this stillness, in this pause, everything is being arranged to bring you there. This is the only place it can happen in the quiet. When it looks like nothing is moving, that's actually where everything is coming together for you. Arriving shortly. You can stay here for a few breaths more in this certainty, knowing that your only job is to stay in this state of peace and knowing, and that your mind and the universe will do everything else for you. You have arrived at your destination. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes, carrying with you the calm certainty that your destination is already locked in. And if you'd like to imprint this even deeper into your subconscious mind, you may type the words destination secured. Remember, stillness is not the absence of progress. It's the epitome of it. It's a surrender into knowing that it's yours and that everything is being taken care of for you. It's the hidden movement that brings everything together for you. It's the recalibration, the moment when nothing becomes everything. So trust that stillness. Embody it, and just give it the space to deliver the life that's always been yours.